God made us, He made them magical beings. It's important how you look at yourself and you view yourself. How you look at your brother, how you look at your sister.
We have the landing page conversion course. That's the title of the page. Learn how to get higher conversion from your marketing campaigns using landing pages. So in this place, the author of the landing page has tried to pinpoint some pain points to the subscribers. Okay, so here we have the pain points for the subscribers, telling them exactly what they are going to be getting in order to reduce the pains they are having in their marketing campaigns using landing pages. Okay, so take the free course. That is the CTA, the call to action. Okay, so you give them a call to action and you say enter your details below. On the norm, most of the time you don't need to put much you don't need to seek for much information. The most things you need is basically their name and their email address. Okay, so you go down, you can still put in what they are going to be getting after subscribing. You will learn this. Now this is the correct way of putting it. This is more correct than saying what you will learn. You will learn this. Okay, so how to use form, how to leverage why landing pages. Can you see that the first word that start each bulleted point falls under the same part of speech? Okay, that's another must do for your landing page. Even on your script page, that same thing. Okay, you also have words in the course. You tell them what they are going to be getting right off from signing up on your page. Words in the course. Who is the course for? That's also necessary. Most times you also include about the author, that about yourself, the design, the owner of the page, who is making such offer. Okay, so let's take more examples from here. Remember, these are very, very, very great examples of land pages that have worked for me and many other people in the past. So you have a good reason to know how to design your land page when you're ready to set it up. Okay, so here we also have the name of the page, we have the call to action, we have the reasons to buy. That means you're going to be telling them what it entails. But there's one thing you need to know. You have to tell them, not show them. Tell them what they're going to be getting, not show them. So you're not going to be saying everything that's inside the book. Because for example, this is a book, these are ebook landing pages. So if you're designing an ebook landing pages, you don't need to show them what's in the book. Rather, you need to tell them what's in the book. There's a difference between telling them what's in the book and showing them what's in the book. Telling them what is in the book means that you're going to put up a descriptive write-up, but showing them means that you're going to be bringing out the main sentence, paragraphs from the ebook you are selling. So that is the difference between telling and showing. So you're going to tell them by writing a descriptive write-up about the ebook. You describe what the ebook is all about. That is for ebook landing pages. Okay, so while you are doing that, make sure that you include some white spaces. Leave as many as possible white spaces as you can. Why? The reason why you need to do that is because many people don't take the time to read through. The first thing some normal people do is to scan through what you've written. So leaving a white page on your write-up, a white space rather on your write-up, will give them room to roam their eyes about. So another thing you're going to be writing on an ebook landing page, you can also include the about the author. Then you see underneath this particular page, you still put the CTA, the call to action. This call to action can be a pop-up, or it can be attached outright on the landing pages. Okay, so in a nutshell, we're still going to be looking at some do's and don'ts of landing pages. Let's look at one more example of a landing page. Okay, this is another ebook landing pages. Don't forget, you can have a lot of landing page for different reasons, not just about ebooks. Now, what this author does is to write the name of the author, the name of the book, give it a title, and then tell them what's in the book, not show them. For example, here we have there are 3 problems with most diet programs out there, which might not really be included or written outrightly in the book. Basically, what they're doing here is telling them what's in the book, not showing them. So this land page shows authority. Okay, so we're going to be looking at that very soon. So of course, let's look at the difference between a land page and a script page by trying to looking at these pages. We'll be able to tell what's the difference between a land page and a script page. A script page, just as the name is, excused. Mostly, it's not a standalone web page. So what this means that you can have it just in between a web page or as part of an article. Basically, you put the heading and what the offer is all about, and what is the main purpose of a script page. The main purpose of a script page is basically to collect their email address. So you don't need to require too much of information from your subscribers. So you just need to ask for their email so that you can be able to send them follow-up at the end of the day. Probably a thank you page after sign up should ensure rather. Okay, so another example of a script page. Yeah, we have another example of a script page. This is a script page designed by Forbes. Okay, we have the title at the top, and it's an exclusive Forbes report, the little black book of billionaire secrets, with the image. This is also an ebook script page. Don't forget, some other script page you don't need to put the cover design of a book. You can actually put the pictures of people that are really feeling the same way, the exact way, or the exact way you want your audience to feel on your page. Okay, this will induce them, it will give them this human touch, a human feeling, that if they get it, they can actually be feeling the same way those people in your designs or your picture are feeling. Alright, this is also a social proof way of building your script page. Okay, so another great example of a script page is here. Okay, we check this out. So now let's look at the right stuff and the wrong stuff about the script page and a land page. We have list of pages that are right. Okay, we have the list of pages that are right, 42 best landing pages examples that inspire yours in 2020. So you don't need to copy all these ones up outright. What you just need is for them to inspire you to design your own web page, your own landing page this year 2020. So we are going to be looking at Amazon, Uber, the likes of Snapchat, the likes of Stickambo, Masterclass, HelloFresh, and all these people. They all have their own different ideas about how to design a land page, which we'll be looking at in a short period of time. What makes a land page great? A great land page is simply one that clearly defines its values to its audience and generates leads. But the most effective way to do this depends on your specific audience, brand, and industry. Many great landing pages include several of the examples below. Incorporate features like an explainer video, further detailing the offer and its value, relatable photos of people to help the visitor envision themselves after getting the offer, social proof to back up the brand's claim, answers to frequently asked questions to reduce objections and friction, compelling, concise copies, an explanation of what to expect after the form have been submitted. So test different things out. Whichever works for you. It's cool. Now let's look at Amazon, for example. This is Amazon land page. Of course, we are all aware about this famous land page by Amazon. Now let's look at how they got it right. First, they place this call to action right at the top of the page so it can't be missed. Secondly, it uses a video to humanize the offer and explain its value in a more dynamic way. View above. The team also features the stars of the movie for a touch of influencer marketing. The messaging uses exclusivity and incentives to encourage conversion. It also helps speaks directly to prime users. The page ends by funneling visitors to related products. That's an alternative conversion opportunity. Now let's look at the second example to inspire your imagination for your own design. Uber. We have all been to Uber land page before at one point or the other. Yeah, on Uber land page we have a pinpoint just above the image that's displayed on your screen, and then we have some other details beneath. Okay, so how they got it right? They include a headline that speaks to a common user pain point: work schedule flexibility. Wow, we all want to work with a lot of flexibility. We all want to determine when and how we work, rather than how other people dictate when we work for us. So who doesn't want this? Anybody would, isn't it? Great. Secondly, the form is placed high up on the page to avoid getting missed, and also giving visitors the opportunity to convert right away if they wish. Thirdly, the page incorporates clear and concise copy. Fourth, it highlights the three biggest reasons to convert. Here are the three biggest reasons to convert on Uber page. Make great money. Number 1, set your own schedule. Number 2, sign up is easy. Number 3, wow. These are many more examples. Okay, so let's look at some do's and don'ts about SkillsPage as well. The reason, don't forget, the reason for a SkillsPage in the first place is to obtain the email address of your subscribers. The reason is simple: email is your most powerful marketing tool. still consider these stats. Number one, you are 6 times more likely to get a click through from an email marketing campaign than you are from a tweet. Secondly, email is 40 times more effective at acquiring new customers than Facebook or Twitter. Thirdly, when it comes to purchases made as a result of receiving a marketing message, email has the highest conversion rate of at 66% when compared to social direct mail and other marketing methods. 71% of people prefer to receive promotional content through email compared to 17% who prefer social media. Email marketing drives more conversions than any other marketing channels, including social and search. Lastly, email marketing has a ROI of 3,800%. And while post-click landing pages are great at capturing email addresses, there's one kind of page that does the job even better. That's the squeeze page. What is the squeeze page? There's no proper definition for a squeeze page, but the basic thing to have in mind is that a squeeze page is usually to obtain email address for future follow-up. So what's the difference between a squeeze page and a post-click land page? They both share the same relationship that rectangles and squares do. All squares are rectangles, but not all rectangles are squares. Similarly, all squeeze pages are post-click landing pages, but not all post-click landing pages are squeeze pages. And that's because post-click landing pages are designed with one particular goal in mind. That goal isn't always to capture users' email address, like the goal of all squeeze pages. So, for example, we have a squeeze page here. See, we have a picture, we have the name of the owner, and we have a title. We have a title here. Not every day is your day. This is like a description. Then you have the CTA, the call to action per se. What did it write? The recognizable photo of Zach Galifianakis serves as an authority badge of sorts, associating GQ with powerful celebrities. 2. The ultra short form only has prospect for one piece of personal information, and that is the email. 3. The CTA button color contrasts the white page well. Now, what's going to be improved from this squeeze page? The headline and the picture complement each other, but they don't convey much of a benefit. 2. The sub headline, while conveying a benefit, does so in a vague manner. Life hacks, borderly advice, insider guides. GQ has the benefit of being one of the most recognized men's brands around, so why not tout it? Tell your readers to join the swarm of people who are likely already subscribed to GQ Daily, or let them know they will get lifestyle advice from some of the world's foremost experts, or style tips from celebrities. There could be a much better value proposition here. Lastly, the CTA button copy is a ball. If the goal of CGQ Daily is to help men be better, why not use something like "Make Me Better" as your button copy? Second example, we're going to be looking at Marketing Sherpa. This is your squeeze page right here on the screen. Marketing Sherpa case studies, new research, data, how tools, interview, and article. Enter your email below to join thousands of marketers and get free weekly newsletters with practical case studies, research, and traveling, as well as marketing. Then the box requiring for details, they require for the first name, the last name, and the email address. And then look at this. There are some links on this page. What did it write? The headline. The headline leverages social proof by inviting the visitor to join thousands of weekly readers who take advantage of Marketing Sherpa's free advice. 2. The copy is benefit focused, letting readers know exactly what they stand to gain by forking over their name and email address. What could be improved? 1. Why do they include a link that reads "No thanks, take me to Marketing Sharper" when there's a close button in the upper right hand corner of the pop-up? You don't want to make it any easier than it already is for users to click out of your sales page. The copy is redundant. When you combine the words in the red bar with those in the headline, you get everything that's said in the content below. Your headline and your sub-headline should complement each other and not say the same thing in differently sized fonts. Thirdly, the About Us link has no place here. If the reader wants to learn more about your business, they will do so from your website main navigation bar. Helping them navigate there from this squeeze page does nothing but give them a way to escape. This is a contrast of what we have on land page. On a land page, you can include the About Us page on it, but for a newsletter, but for a squeeze page, you really don't need that. Okay? Now, lastly, the CTA button copy should be written in the point of view of the reader, not of the writer. For example, saying "get the copy now" is less powerful compared to when you say "I want to get the copy now." Why don't you put "I want to get the copy now" on your CTA button rather than say "get the copy now"? So these are many other things how to design your land page and your squeeze page, and the various differences between a land page and a squeeze page. So if you're wondering why your marketing is not making any results, why don't you check how you design your land page or your squeeze page? It could be as a result of some thoughts which you have failed to analyze while designing your squeeze page or land pages. So in a summary, what you need to put on a squeeze page, you can include pictures of faces of people who have received your offer. This will allow them to envision themselves as those people in the picture. You can include statistics, testimonials that represent social proof that other people have been using your products or your offer. Mind you, when you are using testimonial as social proof, make sure that you get a very clear headshot of clients that used your offer when you are writing their testimonials. Don't just put the testimonials without the headshots. That is wrong landing page technique. Also, you need to tell your subscribers or your audience what they are going to be getting after it's the CTA button. For God's sake, nobody wants to sign up for something and at the end of the day they are getting something different from what they thought they had bargained for. Who wants that? Nobody, definitely. So you have to tell them what they are going to get after they hit the button. Then you see, go ahead to tell them more about the offer, but make sure it is short and brief. So today I want to put an end to this tutorial. I'm sure you have really grabbed one or two things from this. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget, hit the subscribe button right below this video. And before I close, I have included some links under this video to help you kickstart with your marketing campaign about designing your land pages. And don't forget, grab a copy of my book from Amazon or from my website. So before you go, click the subscribe button on this video, below this video, in order to get more updates in future times to come. Thanks. Bye.